There's a kind of suffering we rarely speak of. It hides behind polite smiles and silent routines. It's not dramatic. It doesn't shout. But it weighs heavy like fog on the soul. It's the quiet ache of feeling lost, of going through the motions while wondering what it's all for, of trying to be fine when your heart feels distant, dimmed. If you've ever felt that quiet sadness, this is for you. Because you're not broken. You're not failing. You're simply human. And being human means feeling the full spectrum of life, joy, grief, confusion, hope. The Buddha understood this. He saw that life is full of suffering, not as punishment, but as a call to awaken. And in response, he offered not dogma or rules, but a path. A way of living that leads us from confusion to clarity, from grasping to freedom, from restlessness to peace. That path begins not in grand acts, but in small awakenings, in moments of insight that bloom like lanterns in the dark. Let's walk together now, slowly through 7 gentle awakenings teachings from the Buddha that can quietly shift your life towards something softer, truer, and deeply happy. 1. You are not your thoughts. Freedom begins. Here, have you ever noticed how loud your mind can be? It chatters from morning to night. It judges, predicts, remembers worries. It tells you stories about who you are, what might go wrong, how others see you. Most of us never question this voice. We believe it. We let it steer our choices, color our moods, shape our reality. But the Buddha taught the mind is like a monkey leaping from branch to branch. Let it leap, but don't confuse it with yourself. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who sees them. This simple awareness changes everything. When you learn to observe your thoughts rather than fuse with them, you create space. And in that space, you find peace. Try this. When you hear your mind say something harsh or anxious, don't fight it. Don't believe it either. Just notice. Smile gently. Say, the mind is talking again. And return to your breath. This is the beginning of freedom, not by silencing the mind, but by unhooking from it. 2. Everything changes. And that's okay. Life is movement. The seasons shift. Emotions rise and fall. People come and go. Even your body, your dreams, your sense of self, everything is in motion. And yet we often resist this truth. We cling to what we love and fear what might change. But clinging leads to suffering. The Buddha taught impermanence, anicca, not to depress us, but to liberate us. When we embrace the ever-changing nature of life, we stop expecting things to stay still. We stop trying to freeze time. We begin to live in harmony with what is. Imagine holding a flower in your hand. You know it will wilt. That knowledge doesn't lessen its beauty, it deepens it. When we accept that everything is fleeting, we love more fully. We grieve with more grace. We live with less fear. Say to yourself often, this moment is passing. Let that soften your grip. Let it deepen your presence. 3. Let go of what you cannot control. The art of surrender. So much of our pain comes from trying to manage the uncontrollable. We replay the past, micromanage the future. Try to fix others, control outcomes, avoid uncertainty. But control is an illusion, and exhaustion is its price. The Buddha's teaching on attachment shows us this truth: clinging leads to suffering. It's like holding a rope that's burning your hands and thinking holding tighter will save you. Surrender isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's saying, I will show up fully and let go of the rest. Try this gentle mantra, I do what I can, and I release what I can't. Use it when plans unravel, when people disappoint, when life feels chaotic. Letting go isn't about being passive. It's about trusting the flow of life and resting in the peace that comes when you stop swimming against the current. 4. Presence is the doorway to peace. Come back to now. Happiness isn't found in the past or future. It's only ever available now. The Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." And yet most of us are rarely present. We eat without tasting. We talk without listening. We walk without noticing the ground beneath our feet. Presence is not exotic. It's not a retreat or a ritual. It's simply paying attention to this breath, this gesture, this sound. Try it now. Feel your body. Listen to the sounds around you. Notice the light in the room. You're here. When you come back to now, you come home to yourself. Peace isn't a place you arrive at. It's the way you greet this moment. 5. Compassion heals everything. Begin with yourself. Many of us carry deep wounds, not just from others, but from how we treat ourselves. We are harsh, critical, impatient with our own struggles. But the Buddha taught metta, loving kindness, as a balm for the soul. He said, "You can search the whole universe and not find anyone more deserving of your love than you yourself." Self-compassion is not indulgence. It is sanity. It is the soil from which all other kindness grows. Start small. When you feel anxious, place your hand over your heart and say, "This is hard, and I am doing my best." Let that be enough. Speak to yourself as you would to a child, gently, kindly, with patience. As you grow in self-kindness, you'll find a surprising thing. Your heart becomes more available to others. Not because you force it, but because it overflows. 6. Gratitude transforms the ordinary. Learn to see again. The mind often focuses on what's missing. It compares, complains, seeks the next thing. But the practice of gratitude shifts our attention. It teaches us to see what's already here. You don't have to fake gratitude. Just look closely. The warmth of a blanket, the laughter of a friend, a moment of silence, a leaf fluttering outside your window. These small things are not small. They are life itself. The Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful for, if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." Begin a practice each evening. Write down 3 things you noticed and appreciated. Over time, you'll find your lens changing. You'll see beauty not because life becomes perfect, but because you learn to see with softer eyes. 7. The path is the goal. Walk gently. We live in a culture obsessed with outcomes, achievements, milestones, results. But the Buddha taught that the journey is the destination. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. This doesn't mean we give up goals. It means we don't miss our life chasing them. Every step, every breath, every conversation, this is it. This is your life. Walk it mindfully, eat slowly, hug fully, speak kindly, pause often. There is nowhere else to be. When you stop rushing to get there, you realize you are already here. And here is beautiful. Let these teachings be seeds. Nourish them daily. These 7 teachings are not rules to obey. They are seeds. Let them sink into your soil. Water them with awareness, patience, and gentle action. Some days they'll bloom brightly. Other days you'll forget. That's okay. Come back. Again and again. Because happiness isn't a fixed state. It's a daily choice. A quiet practice. A way of being with life, not controlling it, not escaping it, but dancing with it just as it is. Even on hard days, you can breathe. You can soften. You can return to what matters. These lessons are not distant ideals. They are your birthright. They are the path home. If this spoke to you, if these words touched something in you, if they brought even a drop of clarity, comfort, or stillness, I invite you to carry them with you. Come back to them when life feels noisy. Share them with someone who may be hurting. And if you'd like more teachings like this, gentle, soulful, grounded in Buddhist wisdom and mindfulness, subscribe to Buddha's Heart. This space is here to support your journey, to remind you that you're not alone, that you are already enough, and that happiness, real happiness, begins exactly where you are with your next breath. Subscribe for weekly videos to nourish your heart and awaken your peace. Breathe in, breathe out. You are home.